just because we had spoke with another person yesterday who was a coach, how important is it to have a coach when you want to achieve pretty much anything? Could be finances, could be bodybuilding. Where would you think that a person should really start looking into getting a coach or a mentor?
I would say it's very important to have a coach over there, and especially if you're tapping into like a whole new field over here. Like if I really wanted to tap into something new, like for example, when I got into online fitness coaching, I had no idea what I was doing itself. I tried kind of on my own for like a month, then right away I was like, okay, I'm gonna hire a business mentor, and that propelled me so much. I've hired 7 different fitness coaches, and Braden was actually one of them in the past itself, to really learn from them. Even though I might be at the top of my game, I think, or something like that, like I know to get to the next level, there's something I am missing, or maybe there's one little thing that I could learn from them, and that itself is worth the investment for me, which is why I've hired so many different coaches. It's really learn from them and get to the next level. And if it's just like an average person itself, there's something you're missing, or maybe you need that extra kick in the ass, that accountability aspect, which is, probably something that you definitely need itself if you've been stuck at the same weight for like years and years and trying to get over that, because there's a big mental block too as well, and you've been too comfortable, right? And
Comfort, yes, that's the word. I'm comfortable here, so I think I'm doing enough. Because the next step hurts. Those next couple reps hurt. A couple extra hours of grinding, that hurts. And that's when we convince ourselves that comfort is good enough.
100%.
Comfort catches up really easy, and then you get sedate and you start going backwards. No, that's really good. And yeah, I'd sat down with Braden, and just talking with him during the podcast at his gym, I went and moved some pretty decent weight after that. I really wasn't in the mood to work out. I was going to work out to start day 1 of this 30-day that I'm doing. But after talking to him, and he has a different style of gym. His is all plate-based. It's not some bougie, type in your goals and then start running or lifting according to some restricted weight that's electronic and looks really good if you're standing like cattle in a window somewhere. No, you put plates on, you move plates. Hearing that clank, hearing guys and girls, because they got some serious competitive girls over there, just hearing that weight clank, hearing everybody, their training partners, one more set, one more rep, one more. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here? I got to go get on the floor and move some goddamn weight.
Yeah. How do you feel that environment really impacted over there?
Okay, again, what do we talk about? Sitting at the right table. Sometimes the right table is the fucking squat rack. Because those guys, even if they're technically your competition, you may be stepping on stage with them. They don't want you to fail, because they want you to then turn around, build off that energy, and get them to do one more rep, put on one more plate. This is how winners are built. Steel sharpens steel. Iron sharpens iron. Excuses don't sharpen anything. That's how you get sedate, sloppy, all that kind of stuff that equals not succeeding. Let's just use the word failure. That's where that comes from. But man, stepping in there with a bunch of people that are either novice or they're going pro or are pro, and you're just sitting there like, I don't want to be the fat fuck in this gym. And I felt bad about putting 12 pounds back on. I looked not bad, but just noticing that I'd put on 12 pounds when I was in the posing room, no, this got to change. I'm going to come back tomorrow, I'm going to hit it even harder. And now I'm worked up. I'm like, I can do this 30 days. I don't have to have dessert. I don't need a cheat meal. Yeah, damn right, I'm going to go have that chicken and rice, and then I'm going to have a boring-ass fish meal after this. I know this doesn't sound very exciting, does it? But when you can envision those results, oh, hell yeah. I'll eat like that all fucking month.
That's pretty crazy how, like, if you go to, like, a Planet Fitness and then you go to, like, Den Fitness over there, it's like you just want to work harder, you want to do these things, and everybody around you is pushing you harder, and then you go to Planet Fitness, like, you slack off, you put on the pizza.
On your cell phone.
Let's go to the pizza parties that Planet Fitness throws. You have the Den over there, you're like, oh, no, like, okay, I can't slack off. I got to push harder. I want to do all that stuff. It's like seeing everybody around you succeed. It's like you want to be that person. You don't want to slack off.
Mm-hmm. So and everybody in that gym's thinking, man, I'd love to have that slice of pizza, but they ain't going to say it out loud, and they sure as fuck ain't going to go put it up to their face if they're prepping. They're like, no, this is how winners are built. It is that one extra plate, those 3 extra reps. And again, your training partner, if it's a good training partner, they're not going to be like, that's good enough for today. No. That was good enough last week. Today, you're doing one more fucking rep. And if you don't, I'm going to dog you until you do. This is the difference between weak minds and successful minds. When there's pressure put on you, even if it's by the people around you, some people fold. They're like, oh, don't put that stress on me. It's trauma. Other people are like, fuck, if he believes in me, if she believes in me, why the fuck can't I do it? They're the ones looking from the outside. They know what I can do. I'm just stopping because it hurts. They know I got 3 or 4 more, and then all of a sudden a month later, you're a beast. You're ripped, you're looking good. You look in the mirror and you're just like, my God, I love myself because the people around me got me there. That's what sitting at the right table means. It's not about judging others. It's about having the right people around you to help you be the best version of you. And that's where I thought coaches were great. Like I had coaches when I was younger for fighting. I've never had like a bodybuilding coach. I've had friends who competed, who would help me when I was at the gym, but I've never been a bodybuilder. It was never to my best interest to carry extra weight because that would put me up in weight classes. It's just weird because I am able to do that, but I don't actually want the result of being big and bulky. Having to have the right people understand how my body would need to work, because I didn't know coming up. You know, a lot of people, my coaches took me completely off of weight training because it was getting me the wrong results. Good coaches will identify your strengths and your weaknesses and fill in the gap.